to create a business and you don't know where to begin, start here. Number one, become a student. You live in the most extraordinary moment of time. You can create a business online using a phone. You can be anywhere in the world. You can sell to anybody on the planet. It is the coolest moment in time. There's so much technology to help you. There's so much information out there. So number one, become a student and give yourself a runway. You see, the mistake that most people make is they get into this either or thinking. Either I'm somebody's employee or I start a business. Either I do this or I do that. The more powerful and abundant mindset is and the research bears this out. You are 33% less likely to fail. This is research from one of the top business schools in the world, Wharton at the University of Pennsylvania. You are 33% less likely to fail if you research, begin, and start a side hustle while you're still in your old life. And the reason why you want to create a runway for yourself and you want to be a student of starting a business first is because when you give yourself a runway to take off, you lower the amount of risks that you're taking because you're learning, you're giving yourself time, you are step by step by step, brick by brick every day laying the foundation of this runway. Because if you think about an airplane, a 747 doesn't just lift off the ground. It has to gain momentum and speed in order to take off. And if you just quit your job and decide you're just going to suddenly do this thing, the problem with that is the stakes become so high in terms of success in this new business that you're going to become paralyzed by perfectionism and procrastination because you're going to get so stressed out because the stakes are now so high and you got to pay your bills and your rent and pay for groceries based on everything that you're doing in this brand new business, and now you're freaking out. Don't do that to yourself. You deserve a runway. Be a student first. Create a 6-month plan and build the runway every single day using the tools I'm telling you. When the alarm rings, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. And get up a half an hour earlier than you normally do and use that 30 minutes when the house is quiet, before you look at your phone, before you start the day, to work on that runway. Take action forward every single day. Make sure you high-five yourself in the mirror, because one of the coolest things about business is being in business for yourself. One of the hardest things about business is you're in business for yourself. And nobody tells you that unless you love the game of building a business, it can be stressful and it can be isolating. And so you got to make sure that you are in partnership with yourself, cheering yourself forward every single step of the way. So number one, become a student. Number two, build a runway. Number three, give yourself at least 6 months before you're ready to just quit your job. And number four, celebrate yourself every single step of the way, because by building up that sense of celebration and cheering for yourself, you will absolutely start building momentum. And I think that's the mistake that most of us make for our entire lives. Ever since you were young, you have been arguing against your dreams. You've been telling yourself all the reasons why it can't be you. You've been doubting yourself. And so, here you are as an adult and you're still thinking like you're in middle school. Stop it.